Have you ever seen a hippo naked? Stay tuned for our new mascot. Does a tie on the doorknob signal dorm room game night? Ask your roommate, but ask loudly, he may be rounding third. According to a GW study, Republican U.S. senators have a higher following on Facebook and Twitter than Democratic U.S. senators. I say, let them have it, because Sarah Palin can't form a thought more than 130 characters long anyways. It's Bring Your Own Chair Day for the studio audience, which could explain why no one's here. This is GWTF. Now, hello and welcome back to GW's first fake news program since Crossfire, GWTF. I'd like to start off with some world news. In world news, the BBC Online video recently showed how strong gusts may have actually parted the Red Sea during the Israelites' exodus from Egypt. I say, I always knew Moses was a windbag. Another recent report also described the intricacies of an underground military base in Norway. I say, Norway has a military? On to some local news. Now, GW, I'm sure most of you have read the recent Hatchet article describing how DC has legalized marijuana! Medical marijuana. And, unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of you couldn't read that article because of your glaucoma. Now, unfortunately, the university has not legalized medical marijuana, adhering to their policy on controlled and illegal substances. That's right. A university named after a prominent tobacco farmer who probably inhaled more smoke than Tommy Chong has decided students in dire need of their medication can't have it. However, other, more progressive schools like USC in California have completely accepted the judgment of their betters and allowed marijuana on campus within the state's legal limit. So, how do we get around this confrontation of views? I say we go like USC and change our mascot to a Trojan. After all, DC has the highest AIDS rate in the nation. In local news, Wi-Fi internet access has recently been installed on the National Mall as part of Congress's national movement to end vandalism called Just Blog About It. All you have to do is enter your social security number as a login code and the mall Wi-Fi is yours, said Government Representative Big Brother. Big Brother also wanted to mention that if it looks like your webcam is watching you while you surf, it isn't. Lastly, a representative of Congress said that internet porn use will be limited to 100 feet surrounding the Washington Monument. When asked why, he said, because it looks like a penis anyways. Now, in GW News, a group of bare-naked ladies performed on University Yard Friday night for roughly 90 minutes at GW's expense. And for those of you that just got excited, Sorority Rush was in University Yard on Thursday. This group of bare-naked ladies happened to be male and Canadian. That's right, the band. The Hatchet also recently reported that the GW campus-wide emergency system, the blue light system, is being heavily underused. The GW blue light system, which of course is blue to signal to rapist that's when it has been pushed, you blew it! Most of the emergencies are actually for asking for directions. In other news, the rally to restore sanity is only 28 days away, and if you can't wait that long, I hear Xanax works in less than a week. GW's debt has also recently broken the $1 billion mark as part of the university's What's Money Anyways campaign. When asked about the debt, a university spokesman said it's to ensure liquidity in tough financial times. Freshman housekeeping, however, is still cancelled. GW does plan to spend around $275 million, however, on a new science center. Now, this may seem odd at first, but I hear they're going to hire Bill Nye as an adjunct, and all the windows in the science center are going to be solid gold. Now, why would the windows in the science center be solid gold? Because we used all our glass making the Smith Center. Now, not to worry, GW has still been given a very good credit rating by the Moody's credit rating agency. Now, when asked why the university contracted the Moody's credit rating agency, the university spokesman said because the Sullen credit agency said, fuck it. DC has recently applied a new 6% sales tax to soft drinks in an attempt to reduce soda consumption and make DC healthier. Now, I have no problem with the tax, but it does make me wonder. With the rise of the Tea Party onto the American political landscape, will this tax result in a new Coke Party? If so, I recommend GW changes its mascot to a polar bear and starts selling cocaine. The Vern has a new state-of-the-art recording studio. Will students use it? I'm not sure, but at least now incoming freshmen will have a place to record their final thoughts before they kill themselves because they realize they're stuck on the Vern. Well, that's all we have for this week, but look forward to next week when we're going to go over a nifty chart talking about teabagging, the Tea Party movement in America, when it's appropriate and when it isn't. See you next time on GWTF.